Okay, this is the last section of this is the last page of this section of this chapter, and I'm sure all of you will go, thank God for that. Dear oh dear. Right, now I think this part is very important, because using this duality of yin and yang, it can explain a lot of things, which is put here. And you think, what is this thing? That's an elastic band. And you think, well, that's the beauty of Taoism. You don't have complicated machinery and gadgets and gizmos and buildings and this and that. It's a lot of scientists and presenters. They do this, that, travel, book, credit, adulation, professor, this, money. Daoists keep it simple. So with this, I can explain just about life and death and sleep. Now, as we know, we live in two universes. The Yang universe and the Yin universe. Right? And they work together. Right. Now, in sleep, in Chinese medicine, between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m., it's a gallbladder time, the blood returns to the liver, the yang, to be purified, to be cleansed, to be purged. And then at the same time, the spirit, the yin, our soul, our spirit, leaves our body, but it still is connected, leaves our body, leaves the yang, the physical body, goes through this wormhole, not wormhole, sorry, a black vortex, the black vortex, into the spirit world, to the energy world, to the yin world. So it goes, oh dear, never mind. So the physical body goes through this black vortex into the spirit world, but there still is connected, like an elastic band is connected. Alright? So the physical body is resting, hopefully, and the spirit leaves and goes into the yin world, in the yin universe. And then it roams the yin universe, which goes into the Akashic record, into the world of the energy, in this world of spirit and soul. And then in the morning, because it's still, the connection is still there, it comes back to the body. Now, what happens if people have some insomnia, have bad dreams, all sorts of things? In Chinese medicine, it's called the shen, or the spirit is disturbed. So the spirit doesn't leave the body peacefully to come into this world. And that's what is called shen disturbance, the spirit disturbance. So it could be either you've eaten wrong food, or mind, or adrenaline, or whatever. I use a lot of acupuncture. I treat a lot of people with insomnia and weird dreams. And I cool the shen, the spirit down, calm it down with food and everything. All things, we talk about that in other sections, to make the spirit travel through into this world. Now, when you die, this band, or this elastic band, is broken. So the physical body remains on the planet Earth, on this planet, and then the spirit goes, the soul goes through this black vortex into the spirit world, to come back again in another form or another shape. But the purpose of this all is you go through this loop of infinity, and each loop that you go through, you learn about life, you learn about Tao, you learn about the universe, you learn about spirits. So it's like an education university. You go through different levels, and then you reach a point that you become the universe, you become the Tao, and you don't have to come or you don't have to go. But they say this will take you 44,000 lifetimes. So as we talk about the book of destiny, remember I talk about you go to other dimensions. In that other dimension, you have your book of destiny. We'll talk about that later in more details. But that's what happens. At birth, your spirit, which is yin, and energy becomes physical, and it comes through your parents into this physical world. So when you're born, you go through from the spirit world, the energy world, you go through this white vortex into the yang world, to the physical world. And then when you have death, you go back, the cycle repeats, infinite loop. During the sleep, they don't separate. At death, separation of yin and yang. During the sleep, the yin and yang separate, but they come back together again. It's that connection. So that's the difference between death and sleep. So sleep is a temporary death. Very important. So that's the purpose. Or we talk about that a lot more. But for a scientist, what are you talking about? God, spirit, soul. Some of them believe that. Some of them have believed, but they're either scared to say it because they're scared they might get ridiculed by their peers, or they just actually say, nah. Not only scientists, some people say, nah, don't worry about it. When you die, that's it. Fine. I respect their opinion and no judgment on anybody. So maybe they don't learn this lesson in this life, maybe in another life, whenever the time is right. So good luck to everybody. I wish everybody a safe journey.